Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Jonathan back again with the Wiki Scuffle, and we got some breaking news. Jake Paul is fighting Nate Diaz August 5th. That is a Saturday in Dallas, Texas, on the DAZN pay-per-view. And honestly, very interesting fight. This is a fight that I had called quite a while back. It was clearly in the works with members of, I believe, Jake Paul's team and members of Nate Diaz's team fighting in prior events. I believe they actually some of them had a boxing match against each other. It was bound to happen at some point, especially with Nate Diaz coming off of his UFC contract. The name value that Nate Diaz brings with a pay-per-view partner for somebody like Jake, who has proven to be a pretty good pay-per-view draw. So, it made sense that this fight was going to take place at some point. And Jake Paul coming off a loss, I think this fight does make more sense because if he were to rematch Tommy Fury, I think that's an instant L. And sadly for Nate Diaz, I think that L that Jake Paul took to Tommy Fury actually hurts his chances in this fight because Jake got exposed, multiple flaws were exposed, and I think that would just make him work on those flaws and technical ability because we all know he's got the natural athleticism and size and reach. But when it comes to the technical aspect of boxing, I don't think Jake is that good. I think he definitely favors from fighting a lot of MMA fighters and their non-traditional boxing styles. Granted, Nate Diaz is a pretty good boxer. There's footage out there of him boxing Regis Prograis and top-tier boxers like that. So I think this fight, while still relatively competitive, I think Jake Paul definitely should have the advantage and will have the advantage unless something drastic changes. Nate is a 155er. He's going to be coming up to 185 for this fight, so that's a 30-pound difference. Maybe he won't have to cut weight, so maybe you have a bit more pop to his punches, but we'll have to wait and see. And with that being said, we'll see how all this plays out. I'll see you next time. Peace.